Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. So I was at a big box store today and came across this accidentally. Actually, I walked by the aisle that has a lot of the trendy seen on television products that they put out from time to time. And this captured my eye here because I need a light in our backyard. It's very dark there and we have a door. It's a basement door, and I would like to have a light above there. There's actually a picture that kind of reminds me of our situation right here. This is for outdoor use. It's a spotlight, solar powered. What attracted me also was the fact that there are no batteries. That's actually the first thing I'm looking at is, what kind of batteries. But yeah, there's no batteries required. So it completely is powered by solar. There's a little panel there, so you have to set this up where there's going to be some sunlight. It is motion detected. I think I read somewhere that it will stay on. Once the light comes on, it will stay on for like 20 seconds. If there's no movement, then it will go off. It's got 120-degree motion detection. There's a waterproof housing, easy to install. Here's kind of some stuff about it here you might want to read. So yeah, we're going to take it out of the box today, take a closer look at it, and find out how we can mount it. So here's a look at the light. The sensor is right here. Here's the light bulb, LED bulb. I've got some specs here if you're interested. Yeah, it's got a lithium battery, 3.7 volts. So yes, some pretty self-explanatory instructions on how to mount it, where to mount it. Don't no higher than 15 foot above ground. Came with some screws I'll show you in a second. I think you need to take the bracket off, separate that when you're mounting, which is what I'm going to do. To do that, there's a little thumb screw here. Just unscrew it on one side. The other side, just push it. Actually, it's out of the slot now, but once the thumb screw is out, I'll be able to pull the bracket away from the body here. Here is the panel, and it's got some film over it. I'll need to take that off. Okay, so I've already tested it by pushing this on-off button, and believe me, it is bright. It blinded me actually, so I'm not gonna show that directly on camera, but yeah, to go ahead and get it started, when I will be ready after I mount it, I'll push this button here, hold it on, and yeah, it's super bright. After 20 seconds of no movement, it will go off, and that's how it will stay set. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now and take this bracket off. Came with the screws, these little anchors here. Here's a look, the bracket off now. So you've got some holes here for the screws, and I'm going to be screwing into mortar, or I'm going to have to use these anchors that you saw. If you use wood, you probably don't need the anchors. Here's the back. So yeah, there's no compartment to get to that lithium battery that I can tell. I suspect that will last a very long time. And with the price, what did I pay, like 15 bucks or something? I guess you can just change out the whole spotlight when it's time. So let's go ahead and mount this thing. Okay, so if you're drilling into mortar, it's a real good idea to have a mortar bit. See here, it's kind of like a hammerhead shark look to it on the end of it. Drill's really easy in the mortar, and you want to have the right size bit for the anchor that you're going to be using. Mine may be a little bit too big because I already had this bit, so I may have to use a bigger anchor. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, you want to try to match that up. I'll look on the instructions here. It doesn't say anything about what size anchors these are or screws, so I'll get back with you and once I find out if these are going to work or not. So I just want to point out it might help somebody. I found these, I knew I bought these, but I just couldn't find them. Later I did find them, and this is a 1/4 inch, 3/16 and 1/8 inch mortar bits. Come in a combination kit. Can't remember how much they were, but not that expensive. I mean, this is going to get a lot of uses right here, and you get 3 bits. So one of these, I'm not sure exactly, probably the 1/4 inch would have fit those anchors nicer than the bit that I used. The bit that I used was a little bit too big, even though, you know, it did work out for me. But I just want to point that out. Vontae Pro, get 3 of them, brick blocks. Okay, so I actually did that with one hand, holding the camera. So that's what we have. Hoping our screws are gonna, let me show you what it's gonna look like out of the hole. So if you're not familiar with screw anchors, what happens is once the screw starts catching and starts getting tighter, these legs of the anchor will spread apart and apply pressure to the, you know, the walls of the hole we drilled and tighten up. So it's looking like this may work for those holes that I thought may be a little bit bigger. We'll find out. So I think we're going to be okay on these holes. Yeah, that's good. All right, got a bracket up. Now we can put our light in place. Just going to slip this through the notch over here. Okay, over here we have our thumb screw. This locks in your angle. I think we're going to want it like right there. All right, so I've got the position set. I'm going to take the protective film off. Turn it on. So here's where I decided to put the spotlight. Originally I wanted to put it up here, right above the door, to deter from, you know, any kind of intruders. However, we've got this really big tree right here. It's going to block the sunlight. So sun is setting over here. It's about 6:30. We don't get a whole lot of light back here. I'm hoping it's going to be okay because that's where I put it at right there. We're about 10 foot from the ground. Now, you may be wondering, why don't I use a bulb here? Well, you know, this bulb would be easy to take out, knock out if you know, you were up to no good. Plus, that socket is bad. Hopefully this will work. So until it gets dark, that's going to be it for this Solar Sentry. Spotlight, integrated solar panel, no batteries required, black finish for added security in dark areas. Entryways, garages, pathways, driveways, backyards, patio, deck, and more. We're going to take a look at our solar spotlight for the first time at night. It's about 9 p.m. now. May get a little bit darker. We got a street light here. Then all along the side of the property, neighbors, fence right here, our fence, there's no lights there. Here's the edge of our house, and we don't have light sockets up at the corner of the front corner. We do have them in the back corner. Sorry you can't see. We have them in the back corner, but it's so high that I don't have a ladder to reach them. So yeah, see how dark it is back here? Alright, so our light is over here, straight ahead, and it's supposed to come on at when we're about 20 foot away. So right now we're about 30, 25. There we go, 20 foot away. Pretty cool. Does have a little spotlight effect. See the yard here? Before you couldn't even see my finger. I was actually pointing my finger trying to show you where the light was at, where those lights on the corner of my house were at. But yeah, not too bad really. It's not super bright, but you know, it's going to be just about as bright as the sun, you know, wherever it's at really is what I'm trying to say. This being in the back, tree right here, it's not the best place for the sun, but I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with it. So alright, just went off. We're gonna go. Alright, yeah, I just moved and it came back on. So yeah, for 15 bucks, it's really not bad. Also, probably the best thing about this is I'm not gonna have to go change batteries or that light bulb probably in a long time. With the lithium battery and a small light like that, and you know, not staying on very long, that should last a very long time. So thank you for watching the video. Hope it's been helpful, and until next time, have a nice night.